Before I started working with Success Fort Worth, talk about being lost. Yeah, I had a vision of what the things were going to be, but man, I didn't know where I was going, and I certainly didn't know the correct pathway to head.
So before coaching, I had tremendous stress and anxiety from not knowing what direction my career was going.
How do I take all these different talents I have, from being in the Marine Corps, being in ministry, being a mechanic, and how do I sum it all up to make it into a career to be an executive?
Success Fort Worth started out of a dream that I had to make coaching important. I know what it feels like to be alone starting a business. I also know that it's a lot harder to get from point A to point B by yourself than with somebody that's looking over your shoulder, encouraging you, hopefully showing you where you might do better, and creating action steps that are a little farther ahead than maybe you even dreamed. Success Fort Worth has gathered together a group of very experienced, trusted coaches to make a virtual one-stop shop so that a business leader, entrepreneur, pastor, executive can come to one place, read the bios, read the life experience and training and background of our coaches, and then select one to meet with.
For me, as the leader of an organization, it's really easy for me to get stuck in my own headspace of what are the problems and how do I fix them. So I recognized that I needed somebody that I could work through the areas where I felt stuck and get unstuck, and that's what coaching did for me.
They help you discover kind of your own answer, if you will.
This world is too big for you to try to work on it alone. Don't isolate yourself. There's plenty of people out there who's willing to work with you and help you reach the goals that you want to reach.
The coach is going to put you through a process that doesn't allow you to just wallow in your misery or talk about how horrible things are all the time, but guide you towards, through your own words and through the things that you need to work through, to guide you towards solutions and guide you towards action.
Success Fort Worth at its core is a service organization, but it's a one-stop shop that allows people to come and find their coach. So if you're looking to move ahead in your life efficiently, clarify what you need, build action steps to get it, find success, you've come to the right place.
Tony's got different vendors, if you will, that he can bring resources to bear to help a small business. Tony can go in and look at a business, determine kind of where the weaknesses are, where the strengths, the opportunities, the threats. What do we need to do to improve it? Do we need to bring some of those resources to bear? There's a bunch of stuff to have to think about, and most small business owners don't. They don't have the expertise. And so I see a big universe of businesses that need a company like Success Fort Worth.
So not only is Success Fort Worth a resource to people in Fort Worth or even the DFW area for coaching and guidance in their careers, it's a way to further expand your network.
That's why I'm so grateful for my coach, for Drew, and for Success Fort Worth, because I think every leader feels that way sometimes. Every leader feels like, I've got these problems, I don't know what to do, I'm stuck, and if you're not careful, you can end up paralyzed and just in the same place for months on end and sometimes years on end.
Success Fort Worth to me means a positive outlook on the direction I'm going and someone that can work with me to make sure that I'm meeting the personal goals that I have for my career.
Since I've had coaching with Success Fort Worth, I found a new sense of confidence because they've identified what strengths I have and validated those strengths.
If you have a thirst for learning and growing, you need a coach, and Success Fort Worth is where you need to be, period.
Success Fort Worth. It's not our success, it's yours.